There's a new capability in hschooler.net that I want to share with you, and especially I want to share with parents what they can do and what perhaps they should do in terms of managing their family's access to the tool. The new tool is the Photos tool. The Photos tool allows you to create photo albums and to upload photos into those albums. There's two things that you should think about in terms of your family's access to the tool. The first is whether you want your family members to be able to create albums and upload photos into those albums. The second thing is whose photos do you want your family members to be able to see? As with all features within hschooler.net, these levels of access can be set for each individual member of your family. So you may have family members that are very mature and you want to give them broad, wide open access, while other members of your family perhaps you're more concerned about whether they have the maturity to deal with this yet or not, and so you may want to limit what they can do and what they can see. As always, the way that you manage access for your family is through the Manage Access tool. To get there, select Family from the Tools menu, and then select Manage Access. When you come into Manage Access, you'll be coming in and managing access for yourself. For myself, I want to be able to see all photo albums and all photos that anybody on the site creates and that they choose to share with all other members. So I'm going to set here within the Friends tab at the bottom this new way of setting access visibility to different types of content that perhaps parents want to have more restrictions on. So I'm going to set it so that I can see photos that are shared by anybody on the site. If they choose to share it with all other members, I want to be able to see that. The second thing is I do want to be able to create photo albums myself. So I'm going to come into the Tools menu. I'm going to come down and I'm going to select the Photos tool. Now it's set here, the default setting is that I can share photos and photo albums with all friends, and that's really all that I want to do at this point in time. I'm not a great photographer. I'm not going to create art that I want to share with lots of people, but I will be uploading photos that I want my friends and family members to be able to see. So let me go ahead and update that. Now for myself, I now have it set where I can create a photo album, I can create multiple photo albums. I can also upload photos to that. One thing that you may have noticed while I did that was that the photo album tool is free for 10 megabytes. What that means is that it didn't cost me anything to add this tool so that now I can create photo albums and upload photos, but I'm limited to 10 megabytes of photos. Depending on the resolution on your camera, that may be 2 photos if you have, for example, a 5 megapixel camera, or it may be 10 photos, or could perhaps even be 100 photos, depending on the resolution that you set. Most digital cameras allow you to change the resolution so that you can make a smaller file size so you could upload more. Or alternatively, you may take high quality photos because you want to make prints of them and other uses, and then you can use photo editing software. There's a number of different packages that are available, some of them for free. We like Paint.net. That's a nice free package that we use. But with that, you can change the size of the file so that you can upload more pictures within that 10 megabytes. But getting back to managing the access, my son Joe, I don't think that he's really ready to be uploading photos to hschooler.net. If he wants photos uploaded, he can ask me to do it. So I'm not going to add it. I'm going to leave his tools setting where the Photos tool is not enabled for him. However, I'm also concerned about whose photos he's looking at. And specifically, he's got 4 friends in hschooler. 3 of them I know really well. Matthew is a new friend, someone he met on hschooler, and I don't know yet how much I trust Matthew. So for now, I'm going to limit Joe's access so that he can only see photos that his trusted friends update. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave photo album set to all friends so that if Matthew creates a photo album and uploads photos to it, Joe won't be able to see those photos, but he'll be able to see that Matthew has created a photo album, and he can ask me whether that's something that he can view, and I can evaluate that and determine whether that's something I want him to allow him to do. So let me go ahead and update so that I save those settings. So hopefully this has given you a sense for the new Photos and Photo Album tool in terms of what it takes to manage access as a parent to your family members, in terms of what they can see and what they can do in terms of creating their own photo albums and uploading the photos. Again, if you aren't a family member account, if you don't have a family member account, if you want to use the tool in terms of creating photo albums and uploading photos, you will need to upgrade, and then the parents can do these settings. However, all members of HSchooler have the opportunity to view photos that are created by their friends, and the default setting again is that they can see photos created by their friends but not by other members. So hopefully that's given you a sense for, as a parent, what you can do and perhaps what you should think about in terms of managing your family's access to this new tool. We're going to create another tutorial as well on how to actually use the tool, so check out that tutorial now.